What is up, guys? It's Laker Nation 1999. I'm be spectating some solo games in Warzone. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Maybe I could pick up some things, maybe you could pick up some things. And I mean, there's always room for improvement in every player. I mean, sometimes watching other players, you pick up things like, oh, maybe I could do this better. They're doing this. Maybe they're finding a better spot that you prefer to camp at if you're a camper. Or maybe a gun you want to try, or whatever the case may be. But right now we're watching FaZe Doy, and he's at everybody's favorite place, the tower at airport. And I mean, it's not really a bad area, but I mean, a lot of people just sit in the tower till the circle moves, and they just snipe. It's more of a sniper's area, as y'all know. But really, it's in my opinion, I think snipers are not bad to use. I've honestly kind of been tempted to use snipers more because when you start using them, you see how much an advantage they have over everybody else. And that gun right there, he has AK-47. If y'all haven't tried that as a ground gun, or even in your setup, bro, I've been trying that in my class setup with the bullfrog, and that gun is just nasty, bro. That gun go crazy. So if y'all need a new gun, definitely try to get that AK Max. That gun is really good, and definitely one of the slept-on guns in Call of Duty. And a lot of people are going to be angry. They took out Mini Royale, Rebirth Trios. They added some new modes. Hopefully those are good. Going to try them out later with some of my friends, and we'll see how those go. I actually really liked Mini Royale. I thought it was kind of different. I know a lot of people were mad because you couldn't redeploy. It didn't feel like Rebirth or whatever. But I mean, Mini Royale, if they kept having Rebirth or I guess redeploying in Mini Royale, it wouldn't really make sense. Because I mean, it's a smaller map. You don't want people just continually just spawning right behind you and killing you from behind. So it really makes sense that there's no redeploying after you die and there's a gulag. It's really not a bad thing. FaZe Doy, you could definitely tell what kind of play style he is. He's definitely the trolling type. I don't even know what he was doing, but it worked for him. I guess maybe he saw I was watching him, and maybe he was just trolling around. I don't know. He just fell off the tower and died. So who knows? Now we're watching Mr. Little 8. So we'll see how he does. He has a pretty nice ground gun he's got going. Looks like he's at farmland. I actually like farmland. I like that they have the little doors around it. You know, I mean, it's a pretty cool area. I know a lot of people don't really like it, but it has some cool parts. There's a lot of houses for people to camp at, so I can see why. But let's see how Mr. Little 8 does. Maybe he'll have some action going. He has one kill, so he's already doing some work, I guess, early in the game. And solos, you know, I mean, a lot of people don't really like solos. There's pros and cons of it. I mean, you definitely got to play really smart near. You can't just run around and do whatever. But really, it's a pretty interesting mode to play. He has a bounty on him, so he's definitely got to get ready for people to come after him, or at least one. But I mean, he has the OTS-9. I mean, I actually like that gun. It's not a bad gun. It has good aim on it. I see he tried to run through the window. I am not always self-revive shit. Not bad at all. But I saw he tried to run through the window, and I forgot they don't make it where you can just run through the window anymore. You have to break the glass. I have not been used to that either, and it kind of cost me a few times because usually you can just run. Like he just did it there, but sometimes like you'll do it and it won't work, and then you'll be thinking, "Oh shit, why did I not run through the window?" And then some windows they make it where you have to break it, and some you don't. It's like weird. But I mean, ever since the update, they've added some cool stuff. I feel like they need to add some more stuff to the Rebirth map in general. I feel like they don't really have a lot of stuff that makes you go, "Oh yeah, I want to play that all the time." Like, I mean, really, it's just they need to add more stuff to keep normal. They've added new modes, which I give them credit for, but they take them out so quick. Like Mini Royale, they only had him for like a week, and it's already gone. So yeah, Mr. Lil Ace, he has enough for loadout. He's got him some pretty good ground guns. He's got him an AK-47, looks like, with some modded attachments. Or not modded attachments, my bad, but like better attachments on a ground gun. I know a lot of people ain't fans of that, like ability or perk to make you shoot through walls or whatever. That is pretty stupid. A lot of people not been playing it because of that. But yep, Mr. Little A just did what I was talking about, where he was trying to run through the window and couldn't. He had to break it. I don't know if they did that on purpose or that's just something they didn't notice, but it is really annoying. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but EM2, that gun is the Tundra's actually a low-key pretty good sniper. I actually like the Tundra. And the EM2, if the aim wasn't slow as hell on it, I would actually prefer the gun, but the aim is just so slow on it. You could lose a lot of gunfights on that scope they had. I don't know if it's a scope or just a gun or what, but it is like really, really slow. Like you can lose a lot of gunfights with that shit. It's really annoying at times. Mr. Little Ape's a very interesting player. I don't really know what he's trying to do. I guess he's trying to get to the edge of the map and maybe snipe. I don't really know what his plan is here. He has enough for loadout. I don't know if he's just kind of waiting, playing it slow. I don't. It's a very interesting play style Mr. Little Ape's got going here. He's playing very slow, but he's not camping. It's a very interesting play style he's doing right now. But something Mr. Little Ape is doing right now that I've seen a lot of players do is he's not looking left or right. And I know a lot of players who do that. They just walk in a straight line with their head down, or they don't look around, and that's like one of the most important things. And we all got to improve on. Well, most of us do, not everybody, but like it's something that's kind of a habit. You don't notice like, oh, I need to look around because you're just so used to just running. But like you always gotta look around. It's so key to just pay attention to every detail going on. You don't want to just be walking in a straight line because guys could be came in a house when you're walking by, or they could come from behind. Like, and he's not looking around right now. I mean, he is here and there, but he's not really like looking to his sides. And it's always important to do that because you don't want to get hit from the side and then, oh shit, where'd I get hit, when you're not looking that direction. So I've improved on that myself. I used to in the beginning used to just walk in a straight line, but that's something you never want to really do. Now he's got his loadout. He took back his AK. He definitely should get a UAV or something. If that's what he's about to do, he's going nearby. I don't. He hasn't spent any of his money. Like, at least get a UAV so you know where people are at. This lobby's not too active. It feels like it's a very campy lobby, or just nobody's at farmland. But like, he's not really using his money. That's something you always got to do. Use your money wisely. And maybe he is going to use it wisely later on. Maybe he's just saving up to get Ghost in a UAV. Everybody has their own strategy, but he's next to a buy. He should, maybe he's just waiting. We'll see. Now it looks like he might be heading towards port, maybe? Or maybe he's heading towards these houses to loot more. It looks like he's heading towards port, so this should be interesting. I don't really go to port too much. I feel like I need to go to port more often. It's not a bad area. It's just, me and my friends always, our favorite places are well, yeah, farmland, I'll put that up there. Farmland, lumber, sometimes boneyard. It really just depends. Uh, those are really the main places.
I'll drive.
It just really depends what you like. Some people like the high drop, some people like the small. I mean, you don't really know because, like, me and my friends were talking about this, but they don't really have any areas to go to gain anything from. So everybody just kind of goes to to wherever. They don't really have an area. Oh, if you go here, you might get a advanced or a free loadout or whatever. Like there's nothing to encourage people to go to certain areas. Like it's just kind of like, you go wherever, whatever works. You're not gonna gain nothing from going anywhere really, unless you go to find one of them doors. And he has a sniper looking right at him over there on the tower, and he don't even see him, and he gets downed. Wow. He has self-revive, which is good, but he's gonna need to get out of there. That sniper is aiming right at him. And that's why I don't know how he didn't see him. I don't know if he was trying to run from him or what, but it is hard to get out of a range of a sniper, especially if they're a really good sniper, bro. It is over. You might as well just raise your hand in defeat. And he still don't even see him right now at all. Like, oh, he left. Never mind. Wow. Mr. Little Ape's a very interesting player, Joe, because I don't. I mean, he's not playing bad. But I haven't really seen him getting any gunfights or anything. And he has been moving around. It ain't like he's really been camping, but he plays a very unique style. Like he just. I feel like if he paid more attention to his surroundings, he'd be fine. He don't really seem like a terrible player. He just don't really pay attention to his surroundings. There's some free ground loot, munitions box, some money, a sniper, the Swiss. Wow, it's pretty good. He got all that. He picks up a pistol. Seems like this is a bad area he's in because a lot of people have died on this road. And this road is pretty bad. I mean, it's not really one of the best. It's, but, I mean, he's still alive, so I'll give him his props. 36 remaining. Maybe he could pull out a dub here. So he's at, and he just got sniped. That's bad timing by me, but we all kind of saw that coming. The sniper was probably still sitting over there aiming at him. That's my bad on that though. But man, he just got torched. Now we're watching YU too easy, which I think he's the guy who sniped him, and he has 4 kills. He's doing work. Gotta respect it. And yeah, again, my bad, guys. I did not think he was gonna get sniped right there. I was just checking to see where the circle was gonna be. Looks like he's gonna end at like middle of Prominence and Park maybe, but why you too easy? I mean, like I said, he's been doing work. He has a few kills, 4 kills.
I got the wheel.
That's a really cool car design, yeah. That's pretty dope. I like that car with the flames and stuff on the side. That's pretty dope. So let's see where he goes. And there's a dude right there waiting for him. The car, ooh, pretty close to blowing up. Smart, smart. That was smart what he did, just because he tried to throw him off a little bit, like he was on the high. And maybe that was a whole other dude. I don't know if that was another dude down there, but he kind of threw him off. He got a good hit on him. Broke armor. Oh, there's one of them. I mean, I swear some of these snipers make it look so easy when you watch them and you just see like they just beam people like they're none. Like you're just like, man, there's no way they're getting me, and you just get down and they're like halfway across the map. Like snipers get a lot of hate and rightfully so because they are annoying to deal with. But a lot of them are really talented, bro. Like they could literally snipe you from like anywhere on the map. Like it is kind of crazy. If you have that deadly aim and you use it a lot, like it could really be just lights out all around. Circle is coming his direction. By the way, pretty dope trade. Timberwolves made got Patrick Beverly. All the NBA fans out there, that's a pretty dope trade for them. They needed the defense. They got a young team, and Beverly can bring some fire. So unless they buy him out, that's a pretty good trade. And the Grizzlies, I mean, they just loaded up more young players, than Jarek Culver and I think Juan Hernan Gomez. But really, some of these young teams are trying to get better. You got to give props to some of these teams. But back to fighting too easy. Let's see what he does. That car is. Hopefully, he don't get shot. Because it is about total. That's for sure. He's smart, but so I bet if oh, there's a sniper looking right at him. But sometimes I've thrown a trophy system on them cars and it falls off and I get so mad. Like it's just at the exact spot. Oh, good hit. It definitely seems like the lobby we're watching is a very sniper lobby. Like we pretty much just seen snipers the whole time, and sometimes it's fun watching a battle with the snipers. No doubt, it's sometimes fun to watch that. No doubt. There's 25 remaining. Why you too easy? I could definitely see him winning this. He seems like he has a good idea what he's doing. He moves around a lot. He's not standing still. He's not over chasing kills because he couldn't chase that one dude from earlier, but he just said screw it, I'll worry about him later and try to get to the circle. And really, this circle is going to be an interesting one. I mean, looks like it's going to end right where maybe the road is, the cross between the road, but he has a cluster strike. He has dead silence, which for me, I always forget about dead silence. I don't know why. I just always forget. I have it sometimes. That's something I gotta work on. Like, I always forget I have dead silence, and then I can sneak up on a team, but I forget to use it, and then it's just like, damn, I couldn't easily took him out if I want to use a dead silence, but sometimes you forget about it because you're caught in the moment. I know everybody has that where they get caught in the moment. You're just like, oh shit, I forgot I even had a trophy system for this car, or I had a cluster, or I had a precision, or whatever the case may be. But we've all been there before. That new tech gun is very interesting. I've heard it's really good with like max level and certain setups on it. So definitely gonna have to try that gun once I get it up. I mean, I've heard it's kind of a low key slept. I mean, the ground gun's not really that good, but any gun could be OP'd if you get a max. So maybe that's a gun I'll try out in the future. That maybe the EM2. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just not a good ground gun as well. But every there's a lot of slept on guns in Call of Duty. I feel like there are a lot of meta guns. There's a lot of guns that compete with the meta guns that are just slept on. Like the AK-47 is definitely a slept on gun. It's not the best gun, but it's definitely slept on. Because you can hit with close range and long range with it. It's preferred long range, obviously, but that like I said earlier, that gun's really good. Definitely a slept on gun. The DMR just remove that Call of Duty. Just remove it from ground guns. Screw that gun. I mean, that gun is just off on the ground. Like I heard it was good before I played Call of Duty. I heard it was like the meta, but like as a ground gun, that gun is the worst. Like it is just awful. We have 18 remaining. Looks like he might be heading maybe towards the loadout. He's heading prominent way, which prominent's always fun because there's just so much buildings people be sitting on and snipers, and especially at the firehouse. I mean, certain areas are just not fun. There definitely hasn't been a lot of action in this game, though. The people I've watched really haven't gotten in too many gunfights. It's kind of just been mostly just a quiet game, and it's really just sadly how solos be sometimes. Everybody just camps to the end. But I mean, why are you too easy? He has 4 kills. He's running into people, but here's one right here, up in this building. Smart, playing it slow, not rushing it. Gotta respect that. Oh, he's gonna have to move soon too. The circle's coming. Great way to play it up though. He's playing this real smart. Now someone's sending a cluster, it looks like, a precision, over that way. So it looks like multiple guys are over in that area. That's smart, just getting in the other building. That was real smart by why you too easy. So now, oh yeah, now it's gonna end maybe right around that building, right to that building I'm circling, but around that building. But this is gonna be a very interesting circle, no doubt. This is gonna be an interesting game. 11 people left.
Only 10 left.
Oh man, that was nice. That was a nice snipe you got. That was impressive. Nice snipe. Oh, when he picked up a UAV from a ground chest. Wow, that's gonna be clutch if he uses it right. Oh man, clutch snipe. Seven remain. I think he has a good shot at winning this. He really could. I mean, he's going crazy with that sniper right now. 4 remain. One's in that Berta he was just shooting at. Well, we got out now. Now the circle's gonna end kind of to the left of where he's at. Ooh. Good kill. Good kill. I'm really impressed with this guy. He's playing it smart. He's not. He almost sold there going back into the circle, but he made it in. I don't know what he's doing. This guy just sold. He just sold. He just sold the game. I ran back into the circle, and oh, he self-revived. Oh, that's a clutch self-revive. He almost sold there. Oh, he might be done here. He has no plates unless he can hurry up and plate up, which he's doing. Good shit. That self-revive just saved him this game. Wow, he almost this man almost ran back into the circle, and he wouldn't have been dead without that self-revive. That's crazy. I feel like the other two are on the left, rotating on that building that he's at. I feel like they're just either on top of that building or they're just hiding. All to the left. There's one. Oh, he's getting shot from the building. Great way to find cover right there, though. That's a real good spot just because they both had to rotate to that building. He tried C4ing them and got shot. Great overall game though from him. I mean, I can't be too mad about that. He played really good. I mean, he had a few times he probably could have played a little bit better, especially with the first almost dying. And Sweet Revenge gets killed, and we have a winner of the game. G Philly wins the game. Not a bad solos game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll hopefully be doing more of these videos, and make sure to like and subscribe. And give your thoughts down below on how you think these guys played. Appreciate it.